Company. Oh! Company. All out.
Good morning. I'm Todd Stone, Chief of the Bedford Fire Department. I'd like to thank the D-Day Memorial for this opportunity for our firefighters to come and present this wreath and remember those that we lost on 9/11/01. It's hard to believe that it's been 23 years. For first responders, it feels like it happened yesterday. We still remember vividly every minute of that day what we did. I was a lieutenant in the running fire department that morning, and the recruits had just finished a mile run. And as we come in the parking lot, a battalion chief told me that a plane had hit the World Trade Center. I didn't think much of it. I figured it was probably a small six-seater, maybe something of that nature. And once the recruits showered and we got in the classroom, we cut the TV on and we realized that this day was not going to be the same. Another lieutenant that was very close to me, Lieutenant Mark Brown, made a comment that many firefighters were going to die this day. And it kind of shocked me because I was like, one of the largest and best fire departments in the world, but I couldn't imagine what the end of the day was going to bring. So today we honor those that the first responders that went there, took their orders, and did what they were ordered to do. We want to remember the 343 firefighters that were killed that day. We want to remember the 23 NYPD police officers that were killed that day. And we want to honor those 56 Port Authority police officers that were killed, all responding that morning just to do their job. We also want to honor the 2,977 civilians that were innocently just going about their day and were killed and murdered that day by those that wanted to harm our country. We want to remember the 397 firefighters that died of 9/11 cancer since that day. They're still dying every day. Some days we feel like our country's forgotten 9/11. We're back to that 9/10 mentality. And that's why it's so important to the D-Day Memorial and the Bedford Fire Department that we come here every year and honor them so that we don't forget. Most of the fire academies that we teach in today, none of them were even born when 9/11 happened. So it's even more important to teach them the history of that day. I also want to honor and remember our veterans. So many young men and women that day had no career path into the military. But after 9/11, they felt that they had to do something and that they went and joined the military. And we lost many of those young men and women in that calling. So we must also honor and remember them. Remember that we still have troops deployed all over this world fighting terrorism today. Remember that we still have people all over this world that want to harm our country and our citizens. So we must not forget them that are in harm's way protecting us every day. I really appreciate the opportunity to speak today. I appreciate the opportunity to talk about those that we lost. And I hope that we never forget, because every first responder that day, police officers, firefighters, EMS workers, and our military have vowed on that day that we shall never forget. And I'm proud to look out here and see that you all are here, that you have not forgotten to sacrifice that day. We still fight for this country every day. We have those in harm's way protecting us. So please pray and let's honor them. Thank you for this opportunity to speak today, and God bless America.
Company. Cut it.